Alright, so it was like a year ago now, I think, that Still Wakes Deep came out, and everyone for like a couple of days, it was literally just a matter of days, people were like, yo, this really cool horror game's out, and a lot of people played it, and I was like, oh, a lot of people playing this game, guess I'll play it. And it was wonderful. It was made by the Chinese Room, who have made other games that I can't remember right now. I think they were pioneers of walking sims, which isn't the best compliment, but but they what was it? Everyone's Gone to a Rapture. I think that was them. There was something earlier than that as well, which I don't remember. Regardless, they came out of this, and Still Wakes Deep was really good. Um, Completed it all in one stream, I think, one long stream. It was a very, very good short experience, which was well worth it. And then, like a week ago, they just randomly dropped trailer for this, and like, fuck it, it is a DLC. And I was like, oh shit, they're doing a DLC for this. All right, that's brilliant. That's actually fantastic. That means we've got two kind of indie games, smash hit indie games, DLC announced, like, right back to back. We got Until Then's DLC, whatever it is, announcement. We don't really know what that is. We know it's something. It's probably a DLC. They probably wouldn't make it a free update, which is fine. But they could. But we got an Until Then DLC, like, this year, sometime. And then, like, right afterwards, I think we got this announced. And it's already out. Which is very cool. I feel like that's how announcements like this should go. Announce it out of fucking nowhere and fucking drop it not long after. I'm going into this 100% blind. I went into the original game 99% blind. I had seen clips of it. I didn't know they were actually from the game, though. The one clip of it I had seen was a clip from Pyro Cynical during, I think it's Muir's section. The section where it's a big guy on, like, the top of a rig, and you have to, like, crouch behind stuff, and if he sees you, you're fucked. And then he, like, at the end of that section, he grabs a guy. You go on an elevator, he grabs a guy and throws him away. That section, I'd seen Pyrocynical play about, like, 10 seconds of that section. I didn't know it was even from the game, and I didn't even remember it until after I'd actually played it anyway, I think. So I had slight, you can say, spoilers for the original, but I've not seen anyone play this yet, because it only released today. I don't know when it released today. It might have been a couple hours ago, it might have been 12 hours ago, I don't know, time zones, whatever. Regardless, I have not seen anyone else play this, so it's completely blind. I did watch the trailer. The trailer didn't really give away a whole lot. We just know I think we're diving into a wreckage of the thingy. Oh. Standard. Yep. Cool. Now, this game was standout for its pretty damn good soundtrack and really good voice acting. And it was actually scary. Okay, my TV's already having audio problems, so that's terrific. It wasn't a minute ago. I'd managed to get it sorted out well. Okay, was that in 1986? It's, I think, 15 years later.
Just a moment.
Really?
Oh, more Scottish people.
The Oaxacan coffee bean is too delicate for such conditions. Under that kind of pressure, it would lose all...
Considering, like, half my family is Scottish, or at least half Scottish.
I'll stick with my tea
Half my
then,
family is
Frank.
straight up Scottish, and then the other half is half Scottish. You would think I'd be able to do an accent.
187 meters,
Pressure?
0.4 bar.
Most of my family
I mean,
is
I could hear you slurping.
a significant portion of Scottish.
Water temperature.
Looks like 41 degrees Celsius.
Reserve oxygen for the diving bell.
Both green. Now, you. Clump weight status?
Almost back. Means if you can get me out of here, Mary.
On my way, Rob.
Mary, the checklist?
We did the critical parts. No reason to keep him waiting now.
It might be some, like, specific pitch of noise or something that tips off my TV. Sometimes it's just random, like, sometimes it'll make noise even when there's literally nothing happening. Other times it's certain pitches, like right there, obviously something about ocean noises it didn't like. Oh, fuck me. Are we really doing this? Oh no. Data logger. Photograph remains. Expedition. This is fucking grim. So is this a diving bell? I wonder if they actually like researched it to make sure it's accurate. Alright, let's actually progress the game. Christ. It's just like a... oh, God. Oh, no. Is this like an oxygen cable? Something? Where's this cable?
Alright there, Mai.
Yeah, fine. I'm fine.
Or is it just
No.
a tether?
Had a good swim.
Aye. You know me, I like to get my laps in.
So, what have we found?
I put flares to mark where the wreckage starts. From there, it just keeps going on and on.
50,000 tons of metal don't sink without a trace. Good. Okay then. Here I go.
For one, chapter 1, okay. For one problem I had with like the first game is that like they didn't quite use the setting to its maximum potential. Like one problem I had, the thing is, it's not a problem really. It's just like it could have been even better, right? Because there's a section of the game where you're going down the legs of a rig and through like oil and shit, and during that whole section of the game, there's no monsters. I think they should have put a monster there. I absolutely think they should have. That's like the one criticism of the game I have. That and just like its length. But again, it's not really a criticism, because I'm not saying I don't mean it's too short. I mean I wanted more. Like I would gladly play this game for like 20 hours. And the one other thing is that like it is fundamentally a walking sim, kind of, in that it's extremely linear. And so some people do have problems where like in the chase sequences they do the wrong thing and they're just gonna get stuck in a loop of dying in a way which isn't very satisfying to them. But I counteract that by saying that the game is specifically designed so that the way you're supposed to run is always very intuitive. And so it's quite unlikely you will die, which is the right way to handle it. So some people do have problems, but generally, I don't think I died many times in my playthrough. I think there was one time where like my sprint button bugged out or something. I think I died to Rennick right at the very end of the game because my sprint button broke. But other than that... Wait, so I didn't really have any problems with the original game. I just wanted more of it. I'm already impressed by the...
While
fuck
you were
off.
placing the flares, you didn't fight and there were no human remains?
No. It's best if we keep our expectations low, Mai.
Yeah, of course. I just don't want to leave empty-handed.
Me neither. Well, we'll know soon. I did find you an entrance, though.
Oh yeah? Where to?
Administration. And remember, we're after the data logger. So when you get into admin, look for a way down into marine control.
Good. Yes, we can work with that.
Now I'm wondering,
Hands,
green
you
control,
catch
that's the area I was just talking about, wasn't it?
Your
Oh, boy.
tracking is working well. I'll speak up if there's a problem.
Copy.
I kind of really do want to just go down.
Watch that back, Mai.
Okay, I'll just die. Okay, never mind. Fuck me. I don't think I have thalassophobia, but like it's natural to be going down here and be fucking terrified because it is dangerous, right? Like, when you see a tiny little spider, that is a phobia, because it's irrational. This is very rational to be scared. Is that a... This is weird. This is a pipe. Why is there a pipe here? This is not part of a rig. This is just here. What is this? Oh god. Oh no, we're tangled. Pipe. From what I've heard, I mean, I don't understand the internet, but from what I was taught in secondary school, the internet, the connection, of course, is tunnels under the ocean, is cables under the ocean, which literally use beams of light to transmit data to make the internet fast. I could be totally wrong on that. You never see people really talk about that, so it could be wrong. This is a long cable. I hate this. I really hate this. The thing is, Subnautica wasn't even designed to be a horror game. What happens when you do design it to be a horror game? We're not going to be out here the whole time. I already know that, because in the trailer they showed you do go inside the rig.
Dead end, looks like.
Huh?
Am I slow?
And a debris pile. There's no gaps to swim through.
No, not that I can see.
The debris must have settled. You'll have to force that door and pass through the office.
Terrific, so something's moving. Oh yeah, and this game is an example of a yellow paint problem, kind of. I think it's definitely one of the better examples, because it kind of makes sense for yellow paint to be everywhere, because it is, you know, an oil rig, and it's poor, and it's Scotland, and it's 1970s, 80s now. So it kind of makes sense for shit to be stupid. And all raggedy and shit.
Rob, I found an old photo.
You're direct. Found your first memento linked to a bearer DQ. Through,
CV/DB?
even. Fuck.
Dunno. An address?
I'll bring it back for later. Got it. This is specific enough to link to someone. Hopefully I'll come across more.
We are placing a lot of faith in this fucking cable thing to be able to, like, pull us back or whatever. It is not going to last.
Oh, Muir's deputy must have been posted here.
No, don't talk about Muir.
He's had a different job. The Dutchman, what was his name?
Checking. Cor van der Bijl?
Yes. So this was his office. And that photo was his.
Alright. There's going to be some level of irony in that the theme of the game was letting go.
Fuck.
What?
A
Oh,
body.
trophy for that, cool beans. Cool trophy.
It's not.
No. This must be Vanderbilt.
So we take a photo, right?
There's no dignity in this death.
I hear you. No one would have chosen this.
Alright, I'll take the shot. Okay, done. It's all just so horrible. Like I'm disrespecting the dead, you know?
Mary, you being here is just the opposite. You're not disrespecting these people, Mary. You're laying them to rest.
Oh, cable's gone. Cool beans. No, that's fine, okay. Oh yes, it's always ironic when a game about letting go gets a sequel, basically. See, it happens quite often. Didn't happen to Outer Wilds, right?
But now there's no rush.
I really want to see if there's hidden stuff, but so far I've been saying fuck off, stay on the path.
It can be
Never mind.
disorientating out there. If you get off track, the flare should take you to admin.
Oh boy. So there's actual exploration as well now? That's again, the original game was very linear. There's not a lot of optional places to go to.
It's a lifeboat.
Oh!
What part of lifeboats if they don't sink?
So this is one that we knocked off, isn't it? Has. No. Get in there. That's a noise. What was that noise? Thing is, we have a real fucking problem if the thing is still alive. Does that mean it being down here? First of all, it's been down here for 15 years, so who God knows what it's done in that time. And that would also mean it can survive whatever we can throw at it. So that really won't be good for us. Alright. There doesn't seem to be anything going on in there. I already hate that the cable kind of looks like the thing as well, actually, doesn't it? It's the same colours, actually, yeah. Those were the colours of the thing, red, blue, and yellow, and kind of grey as well. Oh, fuck that. Oh, no. Washing machines? How long's this fucking cable?
Is that a helicopter?
No way. The one from the rig.
Oh, should I be... There's no prompts to actually take a photo of it, so I guess I won't.
Parts of it seem burned.
What does that tell us?
The chopper must have caught fire or exploded before it sank. More than one disaster in a row.
Christ.
Oh,
Now,
what is that?
my original theory...
Another one. Just out in the open.
Yeah, it's completely charred. How on earth?
That poor bugger.
My original theory was that Rennick was actually infected and he got turned whilst on the helicopter.
That's one way to put it. But, yeah, you're not wrong. This is what we're here for.
Firstly, it explains how he survived the helicopter crash, because no one else in the helicopter did. It explains why the helicopter turned around and crashed like that. And he was making noises, like, before he got on. You could hear him going like... kind of like he was holding in a piss, but it'd be a weird thing to include. Because he was holding in a piss and not because he was turning into a monster. So that probably is important to the lore.
Watch that death, man.
Yeah, okay, fine. It'd be really cool if there was just a fucking jump scare. You just go down and a fucking tentacle comes up and just fucking grabs you. Oh, God. Now I'm so scared because I don't know what the monster actually is this time. We already...
This is the second failed escape route from the BRD.
Yeah. The helicopter explodes. The lifeboat sinks.
Cascading failures. That's how it usually happens.
We already know, of course, what the monster is, but we don't know what form it's going to take now. Because it's been so long and it's a different fucking setting. Oh no. God, I want enough of fucking Resident Evil, which is underwater. Still love Resident Evil Revelations.
Is it a problem for the umbilical if I swim through things?
Like what things?
A pipe?
What are you swimming through pipes for?
Exploring.
Well, given the length of cable we ordered, you should be fine.
Copy. There are all sorts of things mixed up in the wreckage.
There's so much stuff on the ocean. I really hope Jacksepticeye plays this. He did play the original and it was a lovely playthrough. Why has Jacksepticeye become a crackhead? Recently he's been posting so much crackhead shit on Instagram. It's nice, of course, a good amount of the YouTube old guard are still around.
Porta cabin, wedged into the rock. Crowbar's not strong enough to get through this.
Maybe try the cutting arc by the entrance to admin.
The cutting arc by the entrance to admin. Oh man, I wonder if there's like you can see any shit put off in the corner or something. Just swimming by. You still have no clue what the thing actually is.
The cutting arc I've left you.
Found the cutting arc.
Great. Give it a go on that heavy door into admin.
Just be careful it's not pressurized.
Hands, shifting to the next stage of the protocol. We'll mute our chatter to keep our line clear.
Very good. I'll keep monitoring vitals and position. Best of luck, Maddie.
Thanks, Hans. I can cut through this.
What the fuck am I doing? Ah. That's not good.
Is this? No, it can't be.
What do you see?
Coral? But it's probably too cold and too deep for that.
Deepwater corals thrive in the North Sea. They like hydrocarbon-heavy waters.
I checked for protected reefs before this expedition. We have them all across the Norwegian coast. Came back negative.
Well, I guess people didn't know about these ones.
Wow. We'll be able to report back a new finding when we finish.
Steady on, Cousteau. One step at a time.
Right, so it survived, but it's fossilized? Can't hurt us. That's a good sign. May not last, though. It's disconnected completely from the main body, I guess.
Jesus.
What? What happened?
Just got a fright. I'm good.
Okay.
He was having some trouble. So what if this thing is fucking burrowed into a ground or something? It's simply be impossible to reach it. We couldn't even fucking nuke it in that scenario. Not to mention, obviously, nuking the ocean is not the best idea.
That's the flare operator's hut.
I've never understood flares. Turn off your product.
It's like making soda with a straw. Sometimes you get excess gas. You have to burp it off somehow. I'm serious. Or else you'd explode.
Speaking from personal experience, eh, Hans?
I kind of wish I was playing this at night. So I'd love to actually get the atmosphere going.
What did you find?
A small Hindu idol. Gumpati, I think.
Oh, no way. Sunil's maybe.
Yeah, his wife, widow, told me they each kept one close while he was on the rig. She still has hers on the car dashboard.
Oh no. That's tragic.
But also a little sweet, don't you think?
Aye. That is.
Got it.
And I wish I could put it away and just let them talk about it rather than having to sit here. I guess maybe it could fuck with shit. Otherwise. If you really want to know how much work it took to program this cable.
What's your sense?
Right?
Watch that depth, Maddie.
Alright. God, that is awful. There's that one movie, I haven't actually watched it. I've watched the found flicks go over it. The Underwater, where it's like an underwater facility where it gets attacked or something. Right at the end, we just fucking throw Cthulhu in. It's cool, but it's also a bit stupid. This is going back to a helicopter, isn't it? Yeah. So unfortunately, there isn't really any game that does Cthulhu justice. Not even fucking Terraria. In fact, Terraria does the opposite of doing Cthulhu justice, if we're being real.
What's your sense?
Yeah, what? So there's a little bit of weird physics. Right, just we look for a little glowing bit, I guess.
Entering the inventory offices.
Okay, tracking you.
I pull it off.
Just cut open access into a separate room.
I like how they're having to like catalog everything they do. This is a legal thing, I imagine.
Found a cross.
Christ, a cross. I mean, literally Christ on a cross.
Yeah. Pretty ornate and heavy. Catholic. It was someone's touchstone.
That's quite sad.
Yeah. I'll bring this back. Okay, I've got it.
What is it called? Is it dramatic irony when the audience knows more than the people in it? This is one huge case of dramatic irony. These people aren't scared of anything, but we know we should be very fucking scared right now. Fuck, every time I turn around I think it's a fucking thing. Thing is, we're a lot more powerless. We were already powerless, but we're even more so in this setting. Because we're slower, first of all. It can cut our cable, it can cut our oxygen, and then we're fucked. Our cable is not going to fucking survive this. Not to mention, then any other monsters can also swim. God, they actually... It was established they could actually drown, which is strange.
What was the name of the site manager?
David Rennick. Main man in the rig. Ruled with an iron fist, apparently.
So his office been near you?
No, he had a perch up top.
That's all ominous.
Yeah, but... You know, I met his twin grandkids. Rennick was meant to care for them that Christmas, but Cadell had put him on notice for under-delivery. So he stayed here with everyone else, and they all paid the ultimate price.
Yeah, fair play.
Fuck off, don't make Rennick a fucking sympathetic character, he's a prick. Oh dear. Fuck off. Things we know this area is completely fucking infested. I love a little hand on my head there. The place was completely fucking infested with it by the end. So how long can we fucking go without seeing it?
Can't get through this way.
No? Push the fucking thing. I ain't seeing no way in.
What's this then? Closet?
What's that noise? It's gotta be... I don't see any way through the ceiling. If I look out one of these goddamn windows and I see like a fucking red tentacle swing by or something.
Shit! The wall fell, but I'm okay. Rob, I'm gonna have to detach.
What? Why?
Just so I don't get tangled.
Okay, please be careful, Mary.
Oh, what button?
Have to reattach.
So we fed it back through and now we're going to go pick it back up. Okay, so making an actual fucking mechanic. Oh, that's horrible. Oh, that's nasty.
I'm back.
Copy.
And that somehow makes us less tangled. So this has electricity, oxygen, and... I guess that's it. But how does that make us less tangled?
It's Michael McNeil's nameplate. He survived. I've spoken to him. The poor man's utterly haunted. He traded places with his assistant Dominic for the Christmas shift.
Jeez, imagine carrying that on your shoulders, eh?
Oh, wait, for a moment I was like, what? What the fuck do you mean he survived? Is he a fucking zombie? Is he fucking possessed fucking William Afton style? Or is it Michael Afton? I don't fucking know anymore.
Clear as day. Dominic's place of work.
The transport assistant.
Aye. We were born the same year. What a shame.
That might be the delivery van in my Lego I ordered right outside right now. Probably good. We're getting back into Lego. Technically this is not Lego, it's Nanoblock Pokemon. I got Tyranitar and Milotic.
You alright?
Yeah. I thought I saw something.
Well, I missed it. Wherever that was. Oh yeah, that. They just knocked the door, so. Oh, okay. Okay, right. Fuck. I actually just went through something like traumatizing. Okay, so in hindsight, this story is funny. In the moment, it was pretty fucking scary. Okay, so I went downstairs to go get the delivery. I think it's my leg. I haven't even opened the package. It fucking better be after that. That's one pack. This is the other pack. Tyranitar. Low-tip. It's me, Low-tip. Yay. Okay. So, my cats are now meowing. So, I kind of wish I hadn't muted my mic. That would have been a spectacle. So, what had happened was, I went downstairs to get the delivery. I took my phone with me, and then I left it on the side. And I was like, why did I even bring it down with me? I went to a porch, grabbed the delivery, and I had shut the door behind me. I shut the porch door behind me. I picked up my stuff, and then I went to open the door, and it weren't open. The door had jammed. So I tried for a good minute. I was like, oh, that's unfortunate. Sometimes it takes some work to get open. I guess I'll have to try harder. So I tried for about 2 minutes to get open, and then I was like, it's not budging. It's not budging. And I can hear, I'm like, the mechanism's not going. The lock is still in the slot, in the doorway. So the door is jammed. And the front door is locked, because my parents left it locked, because they're on holiday. They left earlier this morning. They left the door locked, and I didn't have keys in the room with me. So I was stuck in the porch between a jammed door and a locked metal door. So there's no way I could get through the locked metal door. So for a couple minutes, I was like, okay, right. Brilliant. So I continued trying to open the door normally, putting more and more force on it each time. And I was like, okay, this isn't working. I'm going to have to fucking break down the door. So I started fucking kicking the door, pushing against it with all my might. I couldn't get it to budge much, and I don't know how they say to kick some specific section of the door. I don't fucking know if that even works. Wherever I tried, it wasn't working. So I was like, fuck. My sister is coming home in probably like 6 hours, right? So when she comes home, she'll be able to come in and solve the problem. Right? Because thankfully, I told them, leave the back door unlocked. Because that door has a problem with its lock. It's hard to lock and unlock. Yeah. Need water. So I realized my sister will be home and she will be able to get me out of here, assuming she has her own keys, which she would. She will be able to get me out of here, or at least call someone to help, but that will be in like 6 hours. So I was like, okay, I'm not going to die, but this could grate my sanity really badly. And it could be a problem with the PlayStation. Meanwhile, the cat's upstairs asleep, and my dog is on the other side of the door, wondering what the fuck is going on. So then I'm like, well, my only hope is that I somehow hit this thing hard enough to fucking break the door down, or I call for help outside. So I called for help outside. There were numerous cars going by, so every time I heard a car come and go, I was screaming for my life. Help, please help, somebody help. No one heard it, or if they did, they ignored it. And that lasted about... Obviously, this started the moment I left. It was about 20 minutes. So I was in there for 20 minutes. I opened up our letterbox and I stuck my hand through to show that I was like there, and then I was just screaming, "Help! Help! Somebody help!" for about 20 minutes, and eventually some neighbours opposite us heard, and they came around. They're like, "Hello, are you okay? What's your name? Blah blah blah. What's happened?" So I explained it. Although at that point I was losing my voice, so I explained it, and they climbed over the back fence, came in through the back door, and then my dog saw them and was like, "What for fuck?" and started barking at them. But I told them, "Don't worry about the dog. He won't bite you or anything. He's fine." Um, they came through, and these fucking heroes. Luckily enough, the door they got the door open. The door handle broke basically, so the handle on the outside is not really working properly, but it is working. So they're able to get the door open on their end, but on the handle on my side, completely broken. It did not work anymore. So they're wondering how I even got stuck in there in the first place. So I was like, I don't know myself. So I tried one handle of the door, that worked, and then I tried the other, and then that didn't work. So I was like, well, there you go. I thanked them profusely, and they left. But yeah. And of course, a couple minutes in, my cats woke up and they started meowing, so hearing me screaming. So yeah, that was an ordeal. For a moment there, I thought I was going to be trapped in that room for like 6 hours. Uh, Thankfully, the dog's water bottle was in there as well, so at the very least, I would have a bottle of water. And I had 2 Lego sets. Thankfully, it could have been. I'm very lucky those people did hear me. Because I'd left my phone outside, of course. So if they hadn't, I would have been trapped in there. So that was genuinely traumatic. Because for a moment there, for a brief moment, I did think, oh fuck, I might die. Then I realized, no, I'll only be in here for fucking 10 hours tops. I have a bottle of water. I will be fine. I will survive this. It's just, will I fucking want to? It's a porch. If there's barely enough room to even fucking stand in there, right? So it wouldn't be a good time. Uh, yeah. So embarrassing, but also like, not at all my fault. It's an embarrassing, but also scary, embarrassing and such in retrospect, but still scary. Not to mention, I'm in my underwear. So these 2 strangers I've never seen before fucking come over and let me free. They must think I'm a fucking idiot, right? I imagine they probably think I'm mental. Because I'm out there screaming help, and well, firstly, I hear the woman say, hello, you need help? And I was like, yes. And she was like, where are you? I said, number 8. So she came over. And then she put her hands through to be like, are you right there? And I was like, yeah, I'm right there. She fucking brushed her hand against my face on accident. And I tried to explain it, but I don't know if she could hear me properly or not. Whatever, but I don't know if I explained it well enough, saying that the door is locked and the door behind me is jammed. And I told her the back door is unlocked, and she could hear the dog barking. So she was like, "Is the dog going to bite me?" And I was like, "No, the dog will be fine." So yeah, they came through the back door and came and got me. Obviously, when they opened the door for them, it opened normally. So they may have thought for a moment that I was mental. But then I checked her handle, and yep, that one just wasn't working. So that's the last time I'm ever going to shut that door in my life. I'm never shutting that door ever again. Nor am I locking the back door. Because again, if I had left the so many ways that could have gone down even worse. If firstly, if the door itself, if both handles were stuck, then we would have to call fucking someone to cut down the door. Then we would have to call someone to cut down the door, or I don't know if my sister has her keys. I don't know. I assume she does because she knows our parents are out and she's out on placement until later tonight. So I assume she took her own keys with her, but maybe she didn't. So if she didn't take her keys, then she wouldn't be able to get in the house. She would have to climb over through the back. She wouldn't be able to get in through the back if the back door was locked. And even then, if the front door couldn't be unlocked, and the door behind me, the handle was just broken completely, then we'd need someone to cut it down. If the back door was locked and the door was broken completely and my sisters didn't have keys, we would have to call the fucking police or something to get me out of there. And of course, if I wasn't lucky enough for those people turned up, I would have been waiting even longer. So thank God. Thank God for that. Oh my God. I'm off. I was literally thinking I might end stream. I was gonna say like this has ruined my week, my month even. So I might not, but I think I will. I'll just need a minute. I'm not going to be talking. I need to drink some water and chill for just a minute, but I'll be back. Fucking hell! Oh my God! All right. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to continue playing the game, but I'm probably not going to talk because my throat actually does hurt from screaming so loud. Or that's the loudest I've ever shouted. I'm the longest too. I drank a whole bottle of water. It still hurts quite a bit. I just find it. Koda, you want to come up? Come up. Come on. I just find it extremely ironic. Well, of course, I'm playing. Also, I don't know exactly how it happened, but my knees are fucking fucked up too. My knees are all red. I don't know if I hit them on something, if I was kneeling on something. They're fucked up. They hurt real bad. Um, but the irony is not lost on me that I'm playing a game about a claustrophobic space where some people were just going about their normal days and then suddenly something utterly horrific came upon them. Obviously, my situation was not that horrific, but there's a funny fucking parallel between this game's claustrophobia and me potentially getting trapped to the porch. And again, like if just a couple things happened differently, I may have been trapped in there for like a good day, however long it would have taken for someone to find me, and then for them to call someone with a fucking chainsaw or something. I could have been trapped in there for like a good fucking 12 hours. So it could have been pretty bad. Um, yeah, I told my family what happened. I'm sure I'll get a lot of empathy from them and no mockery whatsoever. Um, yeah, unfortunately, I don't even know who the neighbours were. I think they're opposite. They told me what house they were from, but obviously at the time I was. First of all, I got really dehydrated. Obviously, I fucking smell. Because obviously I was fucking kicking and screaming, so I got really sweaty really quickly, and it's a very small room, and it keeps the heat in. So I got very hot and sweaty very quickly. I was dehydrated. So I don't even remember who they were. They never said their names, but I know they live somewhere opposite me. I don't know. Obviously, I've thanked them a million times. Jesus Christ. But yeah, so I'm gonna take it a little bit chill. Unfortunately, obviously, this has put me in a strange mood I've never been in before. So I don't know if I'll be able to really review this game anymore because my experience with it has now been irreparably fucked with. um, but hey, no 2 days are the same, right? Certainly a unique adventure. Oh, and my hair's fucking braids. I look so awful. Oh, they must have thought I was mental. Christ. And also, like, I was fucking hating myself because I brought my phone downstairs and I was like, why am I carrying my phone with me? And then I put it down on my dad's record player. If I carried it with me, it wouldn't have been nearly as much of a problem because then I could have called my neighbour, who I do know, and if they weren't him, then they'd be able to get a hold of someone else. Um, if I'd just not been like, oh, why am I carrying my phone with me like a dumbass? I'm never letting my phone go ever again. Never, ever. That's just proven to me. Do not let go of your phone for even a damn fucking second. Because you might just get trapped somewhere. My phone is never leaving my sight anymore. Never again. Yeah, that would have helped me a lot. I was so pissed off at myself as well. If I was in there for like a fucking 6 hours or whatever, the entire time I would have been so fucking furious at myself for leaving my phone out there. I bought it halfway, and then I was like, "What? Why am I bringing this with me?" I also could have just not fucking shut the door behind me. I didn't have to. Of course, we do that obviously to stop the cats or the dog from escaping. But also, I'm pretty sure when I started screaming for help, I'm pretty sure the Amazon delivery driver was still there, so I could still hear their car running. They would have been able to hear me. If my neighbors across the way could hear me, they definitely could. So they're, yeah, that's cool about Amazon delivery driver. Um, Whatever. Oh well, that was an experience. Let's play the game. Hopefully, my voice will recover so I can actually start talking again. Christ, I feel bad for my dog and cats as well because I have no clue what's going on. Harper was undisturbed. She did not give a shit. She's still asleep. She didn't wake up once through all of that. But my dog obviously was barking and stuff and wondering what the fuck was going on. Especially when they came in, he started barking at them. But thankfully, again, he didn't do anything to them. He probably, I mean, I wasn't there to see it, but I just heard him barking at them. And once I came out, he was fine. And if anything, that you could say that's a bad thing. But our dog absolutely would let us get fucking murdered if someone broke into a house at night. But thankfully, it worked out great in this situation. So they were scared the dog would bite them. And I said, no, no, he's fine. He wouldn't hurt a fly. Um, and Lila, she's in heat, so she's meowing anyway, but I'm pretty sure I woke her up by screaming, and then she probably was confused. Yes, that was an experience. I'm probably going to be stopping a lot to drink more water, even. Yeah, I need a lot of water, I think, now. Don't worry, Coda. It's okay. Thank you for staying there, mister. Christ. Oh, I was almost at a point. I'm glad I didn't stop, because I was considering stopping, and then I would just like wait until I heard someone outside, and then I would start shouting. I was gonna start unpacking my Lego and be like, all right, well, here's my entertainment. Just texted me asking is the door damaged. No, I already fucking explained that they just opened the door with the other handle. Christ. Alright. See, obviously something happened and I missed it. So that's terrific. I am now lying down. So I do need to just chill now. Fuck. Yeah, I really do hope Jacksepticeye and people play this game. It was DLC. It's only...
Whole room's collapsed down here.
How far?
3 floors, 4?
Sounds like a shortcut.
Well, yeah, down the rabbit hole I go.
By the way, I'd just like to say, of course, this DLC was 10 quid. Fucking, why has my dad been shot with a fucking dumb bullet? Mate, I cannot explain it any more clearly. Interior handle broken, exterior handle fine. Stop fucking stressing me out now. Oh, right, he's calling me.